Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Legends of Redwall. Couple of quick announcements. Good news on the Beyond the Horizon front. We already have one biter for the campaign, and so the good news is that we only need one more player to continue. What?
Vince is here.
Yeah, I get that. I was busy.
Sorry.
Anyway, like I was saying, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Since we already have one biter, we only need one more slot to fill. But I'm technically still interviewing for 2 more slots for our pirate-themed campaign. If you wish to join us, please let us know on either the Discord that will be provided or the Beyond the Horizon Roll20, where you can advertise, hey, I'm interested, but I also watch your YouTube videos and I would be highly interested in joining a campaign. You can put that in to say like you're one of our avid viewers, stuff like that. And I'll give you a chance for an interview. Let's see here. Other announcements. I have been feeling in a lot better mood lately, so we once Beyond the Horizon continues, we will be doing longer hours. Sorry for the shortness. I know I said at the very beginning we're going to do like 2 to 3, but honestly, I was going through a very rough patch of depression, and unfortunately I was not in the mood for it. So luckily I've been doing things that help me get in a better mood, so we'll be doing 2 to 3 hour sessions, hopefully near in the future. Let's see here. Let's go with since actually I'm going to be nice and not do that. Since Fluffy, Mr. Vince, you're updating us. Go.
All right, give me a second. Let's see. Last time we left off, I believe. Let's see.
You still sound half asleep, my dude.
Yeah, I literally just woke up.
I can tell. Would you like a little bit longer for to wake up, my dude? I can update us. I was just trying to jog your memory.
I just overslept. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. I can tell you're still half asleep, so I'm going to be nice and I'm going to update us. So, I was just trying to jog your memory, kind of get you started and all that jazz.
Sorry, my brain.
Trust me, I am the same way when I abruptly wake up and I don't get enough sleep. My brain just is like, actually, that would be very nice. Just to let everyone know, Opolis is here, our little bun, but she is muted and she cannot speak because her folks are asshats. So I will be doing my best Opolis impression. So, too high? No?
Yeah,
Perfect.
Your squeak won't come through.
Don't you dare. Well, to be fair, to help people who don't really see the chat or anything like that, just let you know, we will be reading out what she says as best as we can because she can't help her situation right now. So we are doing the best we can. So there's that. Last time we left our heroes and Ghost, we left on a very intense note of someone almost dying, but also in a sense of 3 new lives being born in Redwall Abbey. Ghost here was not expecting this to happen in a session of D&D, but as Jeff Goldblum once said, life finds way.
You really didn't need to put all those ums.
Yes, I do.
And that's what you call chaos theory.
Yes, thank you. That's great. But triplets were born to Jesse and Sir John. Well, his middle name is James, but he prefers John. I know, so damn close. Just to everyone referencing, she just said Jesse and James, reference to Team Rocket from Pokemon. Anyway.
Then she cursed, but I can't say that.
Huh?
I said, then she cursed, but I can't say that.
Fuck!
Yeah, I can't.
There you go.
There goes our monetization.
It's only for the first minute or so.
Yeah, it's already been a couple of minutes. So we can cuss as much as we want.
I prefer you not to do that as a sailor, but...
So everyone scream at the top of their lungs. You know what? I'm not going to go there.
I know, Apollos, you will love to do that, but no.
Honestly, I think every fiber of her being wants to do that. Anyway, back to the story. As we come back to the situation at hand, a very intense thing just happened. And as she is carried on a makeshift tourniquet up to the infirmary, her cradling these very tiny newborn squirrels in her hand, you are all able to take a breath of relief after this happened. Where she lay, you can already see rodents at work cleaning up the towels and the hot water and all that. As you guys enter into the infirmary with this young woman, the first person to the door is Peach, and she stands in awe as her mother goes through the door with 3 new siblings. There's a long pause as she stands there, mouth agape, then abruptly starts pee-pee dancing all over. Fist pumping in the air as a high-pitched squeal emits from her.
Vince just does not like that sound.
Yeah, especially since you have advantage on hearing.
No,
It's
that's
very-
That's flop ear. We don't have a flop ear.
no, not flop ear. It's the Finnick Fox.
Oh,
I guess that. Man, my brain is turning on slowly. Damn phone.
She quickly runs over to her father. She's like, Dad. What, sweetie? Are those my new brothers and sisters? Yes. Once again, runs over to Opolis. I got new brothers and sisters. Runs over to Vince. I got new brothers and sisters.
Vince gives a smile, goes, yes, and pats her head.
Runs to everyone in the Abbey. Will take her about 30 minutes to do this.
Vince over here missing a few teeth, you know.
Why is he missing? Oh, right, the struggle.
I'm just making a joke about the situation.
A squirrel looks over to you and she's like, I'm sorry. It was painful.
Not necessarily my first rodeo.
Well, I know one person I know 2 people who are going to be helping me out with these young ones.
so what are their names? Apollo said.
She points to one of the boys. This one, I think I'll name the little one she's pointing to has a sort of an very grayish kind of palette, which indicates from the father's side of the family, as you can tell by his grayish tinge on his fur. I'm going to name this one Ash. Points to the other boy who looks like it definitely took after the mother with the almost intense brown auburn kind of coat. I'm going to name this one Vince.
Ah,
Ooh.
And then the female The female one definitely took exactly after the father. Like definite, like all like grayish kind of fur coat. And then I'm going to name this one Little Opalis.
She is shocked.
Because you two helped me with it. Thank you.
No problem, ma'am, Apollo says.
And now I can relax. The male scroll looks at you, Vince, and goes, "Can I pull you two aside for a moment?"
Oh, I'm not around.
Oh, you're not?
Remember, I kind of just skedaddled and decided to just gather all the snake scales into my room.
I gotcha.
Because Ghost is not a brood mother.
Well, he does pull Vince aside. Ruff. He pulls you out of the room, closes the door. I know that you're a fox and a former mercenary. Am I not wrong on this?
Well, I would not say that I'm a former mercenary, but I'm still a mercenary every now and then, but yeah.
With my wife like this, I cannot take care of this problem. While me and my wife were traveling here, we noticed something that we need to take care of very soon.
Is it the spiders?
Mutikira.
Oh yeah, that.
We noticed her tracks, very fresh ones, circling the outer skirts of Redwall. There's in fact quite the number of rat skeletons where she has been hunting.
Yeah, so Clooney's men might have been trying to take care of that. Not working out too well, I guess.
No, those were just scouts from his camp. I can tell by their clothing. The problem is she's wanting to attack the denizens of Redwall. And it is coming very soon, judging by the amount of bodies I saw. Unfortunately, I do not know that much about Mutikira, but I would suggest you keep a close eye on the dead of night, specifically moonless nights.
All
She
right.
loves attacking then. Know this. The one thing she loves to attack most of all is only available in Redwall Abbey currently.
Yeah,
She
her
likes to... I'm sorry?
Her namesake?
Unfortunately, no. Her favorite thing is not moles. It's capable warriors.
Ah,
She loves the idea of something fighting back with futility. Long ago, I heard a rumor that Mutikira has a weakness, but unfortunately, I have not found any evidence of such. I would highly suggest you find it before she decides to attack.
yeah, I think it's thunder.
No, it's... it might. Who knows? Unfortunately, this is the winter times. Thunder doesn't typically happen.
But they can't.
They say her hide and fur is all but impenetrable, but there has been evidence of the dragon newts injuring her on one occasion.
All right.
Unfortunately, I cannot take care of this problem right now. My wife needs me at her side, and I need to be there just in case that large cat tries to come at my newborns. What do you think it is?
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because my character doesn't know about it. But if I understand the reference right.
What reference?
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I shall say no more.
If you actually know the reference, private message me, and I might give you inspiration if you get it correctly. Anyway, I tell you this because you can at least get people on those walls and get a constant watch.
All right.
Ghost, get yourself some much needed inspiration. Do you know exactly what it is from?
Forgive me for spelling it wrong, but it is a long name. Hold on.
Oh my god. If he actually gets this, I will have genuine surprise.
What he's getting the reference to, Apollos.
It's from one of
You can't say or it gives it away.
Yep. Oh my god, you actually spelled it right.
I had to look it up because there was no way I could spell it right.
Unfortunately, because you looked it up, unfortunately I can't give you double inspiration. Sorry.
I don't need the other one, but I already knew where it was from. I was like,
Yep, he got it right. All right. I would be greatly appreciative if you can help. Make preparations.
Understood.
She's coming soon, as he pats you on the shoulder and goes back into the infirmary.
As he leaves, I'm gonna make sure he's kind of out of earshot. I just go, damn it, Em, I stood my ground right in front of her, so I probably just gave her the idea.
Yeah, when you think about it, it is kind of, well, at first, it's not technically your fault because actually she was after the pike, something that actually puts up a huge fight. She just happened to see you.
No, I'm talking about afterwards when our Father Hugo, not Hugo. Yep, wait, was Hugo?
Yep. Yeah, that too. You gave her the idea then. That was definitely your fault.
Yeah, because I was like, oh shit, shield ready,
So, Sunflower,
Yes.
what you doing?
Between the shock of the bird, my life flashing before my eyes, and seeing life born before my eyes, I think she's going to call it a day. She was going to go get some more stuff to work on potions, but no, I think she had enough today.
All right, so she's headed towards bed.
Yeah, as she goes, she's probably going to look at ghosts who rushed off before anyone else with a puzzled look before heading off to bed.
I know, right? It is.
She
she
surprising.
probably has a concussion from passing out.
Probably won't be the first or last time.
As you go to your room, you already notice that inside of the room, the candle is already lit. There is a parchment beside on your desk and a big plate of food with something with a drink, and it says, "You've probably had a difficult day, so here's some food. Eat well. Love, Mom and Dad."
They're more sneaky than ninjas from books. Oh boy. And she goes and sits down and before going to bed.
All right. DQ or Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing?
Okay, so let's say during all this, I finally brought the last of the snake scales into my room.
All right. What you doing with that?
So I inspect the snake scales, and can I think of a way to maybe... Well, first, how tough is it?
Extremely.
But it's very heavy, right?
Yes.
How big is each scale? Well, how big is the scales?
Each scale goes from the bottom of your bottom half of your torso to roughly about above your head, but like half what equals half of your head. So it's fairly big.
Is there a possibility I can make one into a shield?
That would be difficult.
I've already talked to the smith in this in Redwall, right?
There's a smith in Red. What?
No,
there is a smith?
there is no
Oh.
smith in Redwall. We have travelers who set up a temporary shop place, and then we got Vince. That's it.
Do I have an idea of a smith that could possibly make one of these scales into a shield?
The only peoples you've ever heard of ever dealing with snake parts are the frog folk and the dragon newts, reptilians.
Okay, possible smiths. Disappointing. All right, I will leave the snake scales be for now and pull out the mystery box that I have.
Okie dokie.
I take another look at it to see if there's any way I can open it.
Inspectione.
Let's get intimidation.
How you feeling, Vince? You getting awake yet?
Yeah, I'm awake at the moment, just still a little hazy as well.
Athletics.
I have an air horn. It may be able to help.
Please don't make us
Hey.
all deafen.
I don't think inspections. Inspections. No problem. Would it be perception?
No, inspection.
It's not inspection. Instigation.
Investigation.
That's it.
Investigation. Oh, okay.
It's roughly the same damn thing.
God damn it.
Oh.
You do have inspiration.
20 wasted.
You have
Wasted.
inspiration. You can
Ah.
re-roll it.
True enough, but do I really want to waste an inspiration for looking at a box? I don't think so.
Very simple-minded.
You're looking at this box and you cannot figure. It's a very nice box with a lot of decorations and a lot of carvings on it. You can't figure out heads or tails how to fucking open this thing.
Ghost is going to take a little thought process in his head, has a little idea. He nods and goes back over towards where he last seen Vince.
Head towards there.
Is he there?
Takes you a few moments. You're briefly interrupted by Peach running to you, grabbing your fur on your lower half and going, "I have brothers and sisters," and then running off. And he's still standing there.
In quiet contemplation.
I continue on towards where Vince is. Actually, do I see him?
You do see him, yeah.
Okay. I go towards Vince and yell out, "Hey, Fox,
What?
you know how to pick locks?"
Do I? Hang on, give me a second. I don't have thieves' camp, but do I have thieves' tools? No, I do not.
Do you tell me that in character, or are you just saying that?
In character, my character just goes, I can try, but I don't really have the tools.
Ghost pulls out the box and hands it over to the fox and says,
Paulus just goes, "Just bring the box!"
Ghost looks at the box. Does he know that the box can probably fetch for a good price?
It is
The
a pretty
box, it is a very pretty box, well made. However, people probably won't buy it because it's not opened and people don't know what's inside.
So I have a question. Do you want me to attempt to lockpick it?
I heard the foxes are good at opening things.
All right, let me try my hand at it, I guess.
Can I first get an investigation check from you, Vince, please?
Sounds right. Where's the investigation? There you is.
Ooh.
I was waiting for that. Vince, you notice something bizarre about this box? It has no visible locking mechanisms or anything like that. It is a puzzle box made out of solid metal.
Ooh.
You need to figure out the puzzle in order to open the box.
I was still awake.
Too bad.
I know.
There is no way that you can actually lockpick this open. You need to figure out the puzzle.
Okay. Do I need to make a roll, or is there an actual thing that I need to solve?
Well, for this to be interesting, I need you to make an insight check on the box.
I'm inside the box. Let's go.
I know it doesn't make any sense. However, people watching out there, he's inciting, trying to figure out the patterns or whatever, trying to figure out if there's a similar pattern, trying to figure out if he can solve it or not.
I'm turning off advantage. Unless, is he helping me with this after I tell him that? All right.
I don't know. Unfortunately, yeah, this is insanely difficult. You are blanking on it hardcore. There are so many different patterns that your brain is going I know.
So you see, I'm looking at moving it around.
Seeing that the fox isn't making any progress, Ghost gets a little impatient and says to the fox, "Well, what's taking so long?"
This is a puzzle box, I'll tell him. It's not really a lock that you can pick. You gotta figure out the solution to it, which I'm not really getting.
Useless, as I reach over to try to take the box back.
Hands it over. But I tell you what I see, it's like it has to do with that pattern, at the very least.
Well, Ghost doesn't exactly see the puzzle. So he is the rabbit around?
She is currently in the infirmary, but I guess you could find her, yeah.
I'm getting too impatient.
She pops up.
He looks
Hello.
around. You're asleep. Go back to bed.
No, I said she
no.
pops up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought that was you. I was like,
she speaks for Opolis right now.
Okay.
Sorry, it's better than your voice sometimes for her.
All right.
What?
No
I have an
problem, Opolis.
amazing Opolis voice.
I look over towards the rabbit and say, "Hey, Bunny, are you good with puzzles?
Buddy.
Yeah, they're fun, she says.
We're here. Try this one."
I mean, I'm figuring out how the Clooney puzzle works.
No.
Uh-oh, she's typing.
Well, yeah, of course she's typing. I can't say that.
The fuck does that mean? Oh, all right. So
I toss the box over towards the bunny.
all right, I'll make an insight check for her.
Give herself inspiration.
Wait,
Like she put nature. Doesn't matter either way.
insight here. You are seeing a pattern, Opolis. It's just you can't figure out the pattern itself. There are 3 different patterns that you must have meet up before the box can open. It must make a cohesive pattern all in one. You're able to make one, however, the other two is very difficult. It is one of those sliding puzzles. You're able to get the first depiction, which is of a great big spider dead.
Well, I say
And
over
it is-
toward.
And it is
she
of
says.
the middle one. It's directly in the middle. However, since you are able to use that insight to recognize the pattern, now you can use general intelligence or investigation in order to determine whether or not you can actually figure out the puzzle itself. Because you were able to at least determine that there is, in fact, a pattern.
Man, I wish I wasn't asleep.
Well, too bad.
Can Vince give the help action?
That is up to Opolis.
Because I noticed that you're doing something. I'm like, oh, you actually figuring it out? You know?
Well, you do see her figure out that the middle pictation shows a dead spider. So,
I got part
okay,
of...
she does ask for help. So, Opolis, since Vince is helping you, give me an investigation roll with advantage.
I got part of it, but the design is complicated. I might need some help opening this up. Oof.
Okay.
May have to
It
wait
reverts
until morning.
back. It reverts back to its original state. You're pointing out the similarities.
What the
So
bleep?
Fluffy, do you wanna take a crack at it?
Yeah, I'll take a crack at it. Am I getting advantage because she's helping me?
That depends on what she's about to do. She said, "That's it. I'm breaking it."
No, don't break it, because if you break it, you might actually ruin what's inside.
It's metal. It's hard to break.
That too.
Nothing
And
in
then you
hammer
might
and chisel can't
also
fix.
jamming it. You might, jam it permanently closed.
I give it
No,
to
thank you.
Vince. I huffing in the process.
Hey, Vince, investigation, but with advantage since Opolis is pointing out the pattern.
All right. Really?
Wow.
Like I said, this might have to wait until morning.
Jeez, you guys are you're like, oh man, what is going, like you're trying your best and neither of you are getting it.
Seeing
just-
how useless this is, goes huffs and comes over to grab the box again.
Vince goes, I know who might be good with this. You need to go to my sister.
But you better hurry, Fox, because I can see a hammer and chisel much more useful than you two.
And we're gonna eventually get it. Just kind of wave you off, So I go to my sister's room. Bum, 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 bum,
What is going on?
bum, 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 bum.
This should wait until morning, Apollo says.
Too late, he's already knocking at your door.
Oh, I know.
Waking your butt up.
I had to read what she had to say.
Yep.
Yeah, but Vince is like,
Sunflower
eh.
opens the door, but she's in her nightgown and she looks very sleepy.
You see Vince with the puzzle box. He's just like, help.
I took it back.
Oh, well, if you're following me, you have the puzzle box.
No, I wasn't following you. I'm more of a, I'm kind of frustrated right now. Probably as much as the rabbit. And I'm almost ready to go to the closest thing to the workshop we have in this place to find a hammer and chisel.
Vince just goes, we have a puzzle box mystery going on. You want to help?
She looks down at her nightgown, looks up at her brother. Really? This can't wait until morning?
Yes.
Can you at least bring it to my room so I don't have to walk out in my nightgown?
All right, I gotta go find Ghost then. I'll be right back.
Ghost?
I-
What? Maybe
So I'm going to
ask
get-
Clooney for help. He's smart, Apollo says.
Flower.
What?
Oh, I was about to say, if you didn't say Opalus, I would have been like, Sunflower, I never thought you would come around.
No. Like most of your villains, I want to kill him.
He's probably asleep, and one doesn't disturb the boss when they're asleep.
Well, my sister's
He
awake.
makes him creepy enough that I want to kill him. Just say that, Apollos.
Anyway, so who gets to who?
So we're waiting for Vince to come back, assuming the mouse will be with him.
Well, you don't see the mouse with them, so
Well,
I just go, well, my sister will take a look at it. It's just she doesn't want to come down because she's still in her nightgown.
I roll my eyes as I move forward. All right, take me to her room.
Hey,
So scandalous. Ghost going to Sunflower's room? I mean, what?
I'm there with him, so it's not like anything bad's gonna happen.
It's nothing that Ghost hasn't seen before.
Yep,
I mean,
Sweet Home Alabama, let me tell you.
Okay,
Anyway.
now I'm going to say, what?
I checked, we're not related.
Anywho. So eventually, Sunflower, the two come to your room.
Okay, let me see this box. Oh boy.
Ghost hands over the box to the little mouse.
Oh, it's made out of metal. That's interesting.
And I tell you what we know so far.
Okay. Okay, so I roll insight first.
No, you already have the insight.
Oh, okay.
That's Ghost's box.
Investigation.
Alright.
And I help.
Sure.
So you get
It seems like you guys need it.
Oh, said you.
Clearly, says me. Look at the checks thus far.
22.
Okay, I was gonna say. You don't.
I haven't
don't
even
jump.
used my bardic inspiration yet. You want me to roll that too with it?
Bardic inspiration just to open a box.
Sunflower,
Yeah.
you are so tired. You are irritated. And all of a sudden, Ghost, you just see her little mouse fingers go, place it on her desk, and then all of a sudden, solved. And you hear,
There you
I lean
go.
over her shoulder to see what it is.
it depicts 3 battles. A fallen tiger is the first depiction. A fallen spider is the second. And a fallen snake is the third.
Ghost glances over towards the little mouse. Well, aren't you gonna open it?
It's not really my box. I thought you wanted to. I mean, I can if you want, but
You solved the puzzle, little mouse. You should have the right to open it.
pretty much child's play. Okay, here we go. And she opens it up.
You open up the metal box, and as you open it up, you see something decently sized, about the size of from your wrist to your elbow. Sunflower, nestled inside a singular object. It looks to be a large rock.
Okay. What do I need to roll?
Nature check.
Alright. I'm going to get myself inspiration on this because it's very interesting. So, nature plus D8. Oh gosh, 28.
So 28. You are looking at by far the rarest material in all of the world. You're looking at the single biggest meteorite piece that you've ever seen.
Oh, isn't this the same material that
Martin the Warrior's sword is made of?
of? Yep, I was
Yes.
about to say that.
And the only people who can smith it are the Badger Lords of Salamandastron.
Any tiredness she might have had, her eyes wide and open. Oh my
This is
gosh.
also, because of that nature check, this is also rumored to be the only type of thing that can bring harm to Asmodeus' poison teeth.
Oh, I already know that. I know, I wish that too. She's going to look at it shockingly and then turn to her brother and Ghost. You know what this is?
Drugs?
Do we know what this is?
Drugs.
You
What?
have no fucking idea.
Looks like a rock.
Well, you're partly right. And no, it's not drugs. It's nothing like my potions. I mean, my tonics. Oh my gosh. Wallace, are you there too?
By the way, I said I shrug, not drug.
Oh, I thought you said drugs. Okay, turns to
Sniffing
Paul.
rocks, are we?
It's more than that. Okay, it's a rock that fell from the sky. And by the looks of it, you still don't know what I'm meaning. It's a meteorite. It's very rare. It's hard to get, let alone this size. Oh my gosh. One moment, and she jumps down and she goes through some of her books and she pulls out probably Barton the Warrior book.
While she's doing this, do I understand the implications of what she's saying? Or any of us?
You do understand that meteorite rock is like the rarest material on the planet, and having a weapon made out of that is literally the strongest thing anyone can own. Anyone who has been born during the time of Asmodeus Poison Teeth knows that Asmodeus fears things made of meteorite metal.
Ghost takes a glance. Does she take it? Is the rock still on the box?
Yeah. She's just pulling out some of her books.
Ghost walks over towards the box and picks up the rock.
Oh,
Strength check.
Oh shit. How is it a strength check? The box wasn't that heavy, was it? Okay. Oh, is it stuck in the box? Oh, that'll be even worse. Okay. Strength.
You go to pick it up, and then all of a sudden you hear as you see green smoke start pouring out of it.
Wait, what was that? Oh, no.
Hill's trapped. Everybody out of the room.
I'm going to die
Is
for my...
the smoke coming from the box, or is it?
Yes, the smoke is
Alright.
coming from outside of the box, inside of the box as well.
Okay, I still can get the stone, right?
Yep.
All right, I grab the box after getting the stone and throw it out the window.
Wait,
There is no window.
Is there a window in here?
No.
wait, yes, there is.
You're in your room, correct?
Yes, it has a window. Because you
Okay,
told me
you
several
toss
times.
it, you throw it out of the window and shatter the glass.
It's fine by me.
You hear a dull.
I run over to the window, look out.
Problem solved. As he looks at the stone.
The gas starts pouring out, and it like climbs, just spreads.
Are you... she's going to put on a coat, put on her shoes, and she's going to run downstairs to close that box.
I go with you.
After grabbing a couple of potions of antidote with her, just in case.
Hey,
Freaking,
as you
freaking
run out the
window.
door in a panic.
Yep.
You can see that the spread of whatever gas this is has already spread to the area with the lake.
Oh no.
It hasn't gotten quite to the water yet. So whatever you're attempting to do, you best do it now.
Yeah, I'm going to try to close and seal the box.
Okay. As you do this, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, both of you.
All right.
Nope.
Ooh, that's not good.
It's a 6. Oh no. You're going to? Oh no.
Okay, does everyone go outside?
You got 2 1s and then a 6.
Is everyone heading outside?
Yep, I guess so.
Okay, so Ghost kind of just glances out the window to see what's gone,
You see all three of them
hubbub.
face first into the snow.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
I fell over?
No. Sunflower, Vince, Apollos.
Okay, what do I need to do?
So everyone is practically out for the count, right?
You don't know what happened. However,
Okay.
Rio, you
Yeah.
did manage to close the box.
Yay. Good
Let's hope
thing.
that this is the paralytic.
Face down in the snow with the box.
You're
Yay.
currently, all of you, unconscious.
Does
You're
the smoke
also-
or the gas recede?
It start dissipating, yes. As you also see that they are, you cannot tell, but unfortunately, Sunflower, Vince, Apollos, you are also considered paralyzed. As this
Seeing
is
everyone-
a very intense poison gas with a paralytic sleeping potion.
Seeing everyone kind of like down on the ground. I don't know that they're like either paralyzed or dead, right?
You would need to do a medicine check.
In my distance?
Well, you do have night vision, so it's
Okay.
understandable.
Medicine check.
You don't know a fucking thing.
Ugh, so many bad rolls.
I know.
Yeah,
What the hell is happening, Roll 20? Jesus.
Ghost Sif
complicate.
says he sees that, you know, he doesn't see anyone else around, right?
Rigged. Hacked.
You do see, fuck. You see Constance, who is taking a break.
All right. I pocket the stone. I begin to walk down. Do I see anyone along the way?
You do see
slightly.
quite the number of monks.
All right.
Yeah.
Each monk I see, I will say, you come with me.
All right. Want to come along, fellas? Yeah. All right, but as long as we get to sing about the Leolo submarine.
Wait, what?
Please don't.
No! You just see all four of them look vaguely. These are all mice, but they all look vaguely like the Beatles.
Uh-huh.
As I continue on, you know, I agreed to their demands.
They all run. You all run outside, and by this time, the gas has roughly dissipated. You don't know where.
And I honestly don't care.
Yep. All
I look
three of
on
your
the-
allies are currently face down in the snowbank.
All right. So I look upon the group of monks that I have. You all deal with the fox and the rabbit. I got the mouse in my brain. She seems
All
like
right.
and she also has the box.
Yeah, except for I put a coat on and some shoes. So yeah.
If only we would have known. Could have used that to knock out Mutakira.
All right.
So
So
what are you
as I approach the mouse, do I see that she closed the box?
Yes.
Is
Her-
the box locked?
Well, yeah, the box looks locked again. In fact, it looks like she just basically just closed it with the hand she could manage to get on it, but all of the puzzle pieces reset.
As I take the box and remove it from her hand, this could be useful. I put the box into my inventory and look upon the mouse. Can I tell if she's poisoned or, you know, dying or whatever?
Medicine check.
Let's see. Is the mouse all right?
That's a lot better than last time. You do know that this, whatever gas it was, you do know that it put them all to sleep. You don't know what else might be wrong with them.
To be fair, Ghost is good at killing people, not healing them.
You're right, Apollos. Let me get Clooney in here.
No.
What the fuck?
no.
Oh, look, a big red X over in the corner of the screen.
Isn't she just paralyzed? Wouldn't she be like actively knowing what's going on?
No, I'm unconscious
Obviously
because I'm
not.
asleep too.
No, you're unconscious. You and your brother are unconscious, I think.
All three of them are unconscious.
Oh, really? They all went unconscious?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Unfortunately, Apollos didn't make a good enough roll to actually prevent the sleeping thing to not take effect.
Wouldn't it be interesting if he does do the kiss, but she's just paralyzed, but she's actively conscious and knows what's going on?
It would be hilarious, but unfortunately, it's not going to work out that way.
Oh, well. All right.
Hollis
Back to the
screaming.
campaign. Seeing that the mouse isn't going to die anytime soon, he carefully picks her up, and I
does
shall
it?
take. Oh, no, yes.
No. It's not important. Go ahead.
Okay. And I shall begin to take her back to her room.
Okay. The other mice follow you, carrying the other bodies.
So I know where Opalis kind of sleeps, right? I've been to
Yeah.
her room. Yeah. So I direct those who are carrying her there. I look over at the fox.
You have
I
no
don't
idea.
really know where he sleeps, right?
No.
You can just take him to one of the visitor quarters.
They look at each other and then they go their own way.
And I
don't know,
shall
got
take the
somebody's
mouse
room.
back to her room.
Yep.
the broken window where it's gonna be cold.
Glass everywhere.
She has some blankets.
My poor sister's going to die from pneumonia.
All right, enjoy your work. Good thing you're paralyzed.
All right. So as I take her into the room, put her in the bed, I look over at the broken mirror.
Window.
We have window. And how heavily damaged is it? Is there like a lot of wind coming through?
What glass?
Oh, it doesn't have glass?
I mean,
No
you
glass
threw
window?
it through the window of a glass window. There is no more glass. Like
So
shards are
the
still
whole
there.
thing is gone. The whole thing is
Shards
gone.
are still there, but no, there's nothing left.
Based on where the shards is, will she run the risk of stepping on it if she gets out of bed?
No, like the way you threw it, all of the shards of glass landed on the outside.
Okay, then. Less work for me then. Is it
Tomorrow, poor little Peach.
really cold outside?
It's winter.
It's starting to snow.
How well do I know that the blankets would protect her from the cold?
Well, you've slept underneath these blankets, and they are very, very warm, even with like the coldest of rooms. So she should be relatively safe. They're very thick.
Cloth fighting her nose and ears.
So I put her on the bed. I tucked her in to make sure that she is well protected from the snow.
Uh-huh.
I turn around and I walk. She has a dresser or a table next near her bed or whatever?
I don't know. That's a great question.
She probably has like a small nightstand besides her workbench and books and everything else scattered about.
I glance back at the mouse and Sif and pull out the stone and put it on the nightstand. You did good, little mouse. As I walk out of her room.
Why does it sound like you did good, little mouse, like you're talking to a dog?
You're good, Mousy. Who's a good Mousy? Yeah.
Maybe because I'm a ferret.
That is true. That's very true.
And I believe mice are weak. Or at least most of them are.
Oh, my dog.
York.
And I will say that I'll call this a night and then head back to bed.
All right. Well, since he has not helped you whatsoever, all of you get pretty amazing rest because you were forced to be put to sleep by this gas. So, Fluffy, you have no dreams whatsoever.
Woo! And a full night's sleep.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Except you wake up in the morning
You can't move.
and none of you can move.
Yeah.
Ah!
It's called what, the night terror, when you wake up and you can't move.
Isn't it called sleeping paralysis?
That's it. I call it night terrors.
Night terrors are like nightmares during your sleep where you feel pain. Those are night terrors.
For me, that is nightmarish.
Now all you have to wait for is your paralysis monsters to show up.
So many.
Clooney shows up. I'm kidding.
Clooney's brothers show up now.
More like a bird shows up.
Vince, you are the first to wake up because you've never had a sleep this long for a very, very long time. You are groggy, your eyes open very slowly, you got those eye boogers and everything.
Try to move.
You're trying to move and you can't move any part of your body.
Does paralysis stop you from talking?
Yep.
And he's
Don't worry. You'll be okay.
All right.
Vince, you see out of the corner of your eye, someone's in your room.
You're sleeping in.
You see a white fox tail shift out of the corner of your eye, and you see your female fox friend come into view. I see that you're awake, but you still don't move. Here, drink this. And she just pours something down your throat and then massages your gullet. It takes about 10 minutes, but you abruptly start feeling like movement in your toes, and it like starts moving north. It takes a total of 20 minutes for the effects to take total effect.
Let me tell you, you ever had that feeling where you're asleep and like your arm is asleep and you go to turn over and slap yourself in the face?
The whole body was like that.
And then she walks away.
Do you feel better?
Yeah. Try getting up.
Because I've already given 2 of the other Abbey dwellers the doses for your friends, so I can do this. And then we're going to cut from you to Sunflower as she tackles you back onto the bed as she starts smooching you.
Oh my. Damn.
Notice she actually responded when you actually said something.
Oh gosh.
Wow, Ghost. Wow. Sunflower, you wake up and you can't move. Hey, sweetie. We heard what happened. The whole Abbey's talking about it. I'm sorry, but I'm going to open up your mouth and I'm going to pour this down your throat. It should help, okay? She starts pouring it down. By the way, Vince and Sunflower, this shit is disgusting.
Not anything
It's like-
she made, right?
It's nothing that your mother made or you made. It is something. It's like that dubious food that you get in like freaking Breath of the Wild, mixed with like mud water. It feels like it's very sludgy going down your throat.
I could totally do better. Got it.
And it's just she massages it down your throat, and the same thing happens with you. You start feeling your toes, and it takes about 20 minutes.
And my room is cold, right?
Well, actually, not really. You notice that someone has put up a cover in your room, covering the broken window.
Okay.
You feel better, sweetie?
I feel like I should slap someone. Oh, I am so stiff.
Yeah, that happens when you get hit with a paralytic gas.
Oh.
I'm sorry for the disgusting medicine that was made from bile. Sorry, bile made it.
But he told me he was the. Oh gosh.
Well, technically, he just got it out of his stash,
Yeah.
and even he didn't know how long it's been there.
Yep. I can kind of guess how long.
But hey, it worked. At least it didn't go bad.
I'm pretty sure I had some antidote that she pulls out from her pocket because, oh boy, it's probably been stabbing her in the butt all night. From her own pocket. My own antidote.
Well, at least you're better, sweetie. The little bunny girl is being taken care of. Vince, it should be okay by now. I told the little fox girl to take care of him.
Wait.
I hope things are going okay.
What? Mom?
But
That's the one that he likes.
you blink and your mother's gone.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Nani?
All of a sudden, Vince, boom! You are covered in smooch marks as the fox girl stands up rigid.
Well, I got a goofy smile on my
I'm
face.
gonna leave you two alone. Sorry. Closes the door. Your mother is bright red, by the way. The vixen slowly steps off the bed. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Maybe I'll see you at dinner. Bye. Closes the door behind you.
Yep. It's like,
Blue balls.
he's fine.
And since she's not here, I'm gonna roleplay this.
Oh no.
Opolis wakes up to not a mouse in her room. There is a giant rat in her room, though. Yeah, I agree.
I can almost hear her saying, "Don't you dare," and some
I
cuss
can hear it
words.
too. I can hear it too. Just all you see is anyway. You just hello. I see that you're not feeling well. As he has entire face under his army helmet.
Silent screaming from the inside.
As he gently goes towards her. Here's some medicine. Take it. He's not Bill Cosby.
Woof, the pudding pops.
Except Bill Cosby had it to where they were unconscious. So anyway, as he goes, gently opens her mouth, gently caressing the underneath of her chin, slowly pours down the medicine with their noses only centimeters apart, as well as their lips as well, as we're going to end the session there.
That was your beeper telling you shouldn't cross the line.
What are you talking about?